Top 25 AEM Interview Questions and Answers.
What is Adobe Experience Manager, AEM? AEM is a comprehensive content management solution for building websites, mobile apps, and forms. It helps businesses deliver consistent and personalized digital experiences across channels. Explain overlaying concept in AEM. The intention of overlaying a default component is to alter the appearance or behavior of a component globally, for all relative references to the component. Why we need to include global.jsp if we are creating a component in JSP. The JSP script file global.jsp is used to provide quick access to specific objects, i.e. to access content, to any JSP script file used to render a component. Therefore, global.jsp should be included in every component. What is the use of edit config node in creating a component? The edit behavior of a component is configured by adding a cqedit config node of type cqedit config below the component node of type cqcomponent, and by adding specific properties in child nodes. What is parbase? Parbase is a key component as it allows components to inherit attributes from other components, similar to subclasses in object-oriented languages such as Java, C++, and so on.
Explain widget and X-type in AEM. Widget. Adobe Experience Manager, AEM, uses the EXTJS widgets library, which provides the highly polished user interface elements that work across all the most important browsers and allow the creation of desktop-grade UI experiences. X-type. In the EXTJS language, an X-type is a symbolic name given to a class. If I don't want to show my component in Sidekick, which property I should add in component? Add component group property in component. In component group property add hidden as a value. Can you create a page without using template in AEM? Yes, we can create a page without using template in AEM. What is replication in AEM? Replication is the process of publishing, activating content from the author to the publish instance or deactivating, unpublishing it. What is Sightly, HTML, in AEM? HTML template language, formerly known as Sightly, is the preferred templating language in AEM for writing secure and readable component logic. How do you manage user permissions in AEM? Permissions are managed using access control lists, ACLs, allowing control over content access and authoring capabilities for users and groups. How does AEM support headless CMS? Through APIs like Content Services and GraphQL, AEM provides structured content to front-end applications without relying on the page-based model. What is a content fragment in AEM? A content fragment is a reusable and channel-neutral content model that separates content from layout. It is used in headless CMS scenarios. What are the key features of AEM? Component-based architecture, digital asset management, DAM, template and component reuse, headless CMS capabilities, integration with Adobe Marketing Cloud, workflow management. What are AEM templates and components? Templates define the structure of a page. Components are reusable UI elements, e.g., image, text, video, that allow authors to populate content within templates. What is the difference between static and editable templates in AEM? Static templates, created using .jsp or HTML and are not editable through the UI. Editable templates, created via template editor and allow non-developers to create and configure templates through the UI. Explain the AEM workflow model. Workflows automate tasks like content review and publishing. Workflows can be customized using steps, participants, and conditions. Difference between author and publish instance in AEM. Author instance, used by content creators to manage and author content. Publish instance, used to serve the final content to end users. What are the deployment tools used in AEM? Cloud Manager, for AEM as a cloud service. Maven, for local builds and deployment. Jenkins, for CI/CD pipelines. How do you debug components in AEM? Use tools like CRXDE Lite, logs, error.log, request.log, developer console, and browser developer tools to identify issues in components. How do you secure an AEM instance? Use HTTPS, set proper ACLs, limit admin access, harden dispatcher, disable default accounts. What is the future of AEM in 2025 and beyond? With AEM as a cloud service becoming standard, companies are embracing its scalable, agile, and headless capabilities, making it a top-tier CMS for enterprise digital transformation. How is version control handled in AEM? Adobe Experience Manager, AEM, handles version control in a few distinct ways to help manage content efficiently, track changes, and enable rollbacks when necessary. What is scaffolding? With scaffolding, we can create a form, a scaffold, with fields that reflect the structure we want for our pages and then use this form to easily create pages based on this structure.